square. Boyston. When couples break up, people always argue about the little things. Who gets the TV? Who walks away with the couch? Or who's bold enough to fight for that one expensive cooking pot that nobody ever used? But let's get real here. Those things are replaceable. You can buy another microwave, another bed, even another Netflix subscription. But the most expensive, priceless possession you should never, ever just leave in your ex's house is your child. Yeah, the flat screen can stay. But, Junior, never in this lifetime, Atish, the real investment. Kids are not like that blender you bought on Black Friday. That was on a 70% discount. They're not a phone you can upgrade every year or a car you can trade in. Children are a 20-year minimum investment, actually. Scratch that. They're a lifetime subscription from diapers to daycare, school fees to endless doctor visits, birthday parties, sports gear, and the random toy they just had to have because their friend in class had one. Raising a child costs way more than anything money can buy. A couch depreciates with time. A child appreciates in value with every milestone. Trust me, no piece of furniture in this world compares to the cost and the reward of raising your own child. After a breakup, some partners suddenly turn into FIFA managers, drafting custody plans, like they're setting up a team for the Champions League final. But parenting is not a sport where you just transfer the baby from one house to another like a player on loan. It's not about who gets the most playtime, it's about who shows up consistently. That child is your DNA, your walking, talking legacy, and they don't deserve to be treated like a chess piece in a bitter game of strategy. Whether you're in the same house or not, you have to stay in the game fully, because kids don't remember who won the breakup, but they'll never forget who stood by them. You think money is expensive? Try paying with regret. Miss your kids' first words, miss their first day of school, or miss that moment they finally learn how to ride a bike and you learn what emotional bankruptcy feels like. Those are memories you can never buy back, no matter how rich you get later in life. You can replace a broken phone, but you can't replace the moment your child looked up at you and said, "Daddy's" or "Mommy" for the very first time. And if you leave them behind, like a forgotten pair of socks at your ex's house, that regret will stick to you tighter than your own shadow. See, you can give visitation rights to material things. You can leave your old microwave at your ex's and visit it. If you ever miss heating leftovers, you can leave your favorite hoodie and maybe pick it up months later if you're feeling nostalgic. But parenting doesn't work like that. You can't just show every second weekend with ice cream and think you've ticked the love box. Children don't measure your presence in hours. They measure it in consistency, in moments, in memories. Love is not a part-time gig. It's a full-time job, and a paycheck isn't money. It's the bond you build every single day. And here's the funniest part. If you think you can just walk away and leave the child behind, wait until that same child grows up, becomes successful, and finally has the power to choose who to appreciate. They'll be standing on a stage giving a big speech, thanking the person who raised them, supported them, and believed in them. And, spoiler alert, it won't be you if you checked out early. Children remember who carried them, not who abandoned them. That's the silent payback. You won't need karma. Your absence will write its own story in your child's heart, and that story won't include you as the hero. Now, let's get this straight. People divide property after a breakup. Some argue over who keeps the car, who stays with the house, or even who gets to keep the Netflix password. But a child is not property. They're not an asset to be divided. They're not a 50-50 shareholding agreement. They're 100% a responsibility. And here's the twist: if you don't claim that responsibility, don't worry. The law will remind you child support isn't optional, it's mandatory. You can run from your ex, but you can't run from the receipts. So whether you like it or not, your child is still your biggest, most valuable commitment. So when the relationship ends, pack up your things, take your phone charger, your favorite t-shirt, your dignity, and even the snacks you left in the fridge. But don't you dare leave your most priceless possession behind. Children aren't souvenirs of your love story. They are the continuation of it. They are the legacy you leave in this world, the one thing that truly carries your name and spirit forward. Your child. That's one possession you can't afford to lose, period.